So last class we have discussed how we can bring the images on our 3ds Max. Okay. So
हाँ
you
जी
remember this step, or should I continue with this? How I bought these images? You tell
uh,
me. You tell me.
no, that's fine क्योंकि वो रिकॉर्डेड भी है ना कल का तो मैं रेफर
हाँ,
कर लूँगी दैट्स
ठीक है,
फाइन
ठीक है. Just create a plane and drag drop the images on it. Okay.
ओके
Just drag drop from your folder to any kind plane or any object over here in 3ds Max. It will be applied to that object. So that's how I have called out the texture in 3ds Max, and on the basis of
ओके
this reference image we are going to model, and meanwhile I will tell you the steps or the interface and the tools that I'm going to use over here. Okay, so directly we are starting the modeling process. That's fine.
या दैट्स फाइन
Okay, so first of all we should create a layer so that all the extra post different kind of object here, like this is the reference plane, reference image we can say, and here I have models, 2 3 different model I have. So it is I always advise my students to create a layer, and where you separately save all the different category of object in different layers. For example, if I click over here on my reference image, see the plane is selected, and now I have to save this reference image on a separate layer. For that you have to go on the top portion. Here you will see the plus sign. If you move your cursor, it tells it's a create new layer, and after that there is an option where you can add a layer, add an object on existing layer, and goes on.
ओके
So when I will do that you will understand more better. So just let me do it one for you. First of all, you okay, the layer, once again I will tell you the layer, if it is not visible here on right side, go to the top menu bar. Here you can see a layer icon over here. Toggle layer explorer is the name over here is given. Okay, just click here and you can see the layer option visible on the right hand side. Clear till here?
ओके या
Okay, so by default you have only one layer, that is default layer, and whatever modeling, whatever objects is there in your scene, everything goes on the default layer. Now we have to separate the object to different layers as the property of the object. For example, this is my reference plane. This I use only for reference, for guidance. So I will select this, I will go over here, and there is a plus sign. I will just click over here, so it will create a layer and save my the selected object on that layer. So just click over here. You see now I got layer 01, and inside layer 01 I have plane 01. Plane 01 is the name of the reference image plane.
ओके
Right now layer 01 is inside the my default layer. Sometimes it happens that a layer created, a new layer when you create, now it come inside the existing layer. As it happened right now, the default layer is there, and the new layer that I have created is came inside the default layer. You see, when I close the default layer, my other new layer is not visible because it is inside the default layer. So what I will do, I just click the layer, this name over the here, the layer name, just left click, drag it out. Now this is a separate layer. If I close the default layer, you see now two different layer is clearly visible over here. Okay,
ओके
so I got a different
या
layer for my reference. I will quickly rename it. For to rename this layer, you can double click, like take a break, like give a single click, wait for few 1 second, less than a second, and again then give a click, and you can change the name. So here I am going to rename my layer. So I have like selected my layer, and now I can rename it from here. Just I have to type reference image or reference pic, enter.
Okay.
There is another way to rename the layer. Just right click over here on top of the selected layer, and here you can get a rename option. If you click on rename option, then also you can rename the layer. Okay, clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so we got my plane in separate layer, and my objects, I want all my models to be on separate layer. So I will select my object over here. Again I will click on plus sign, and I got a new layer, and I will just rename it as let's say mesh means polygons means object. So we got 3 layer over here: mesh, reference image, and this is small one. Now see, this is also a mesh. I will
Yeah.
create a new one. I will not use this one. I will create a from beginning. I'm gonna create this. I just delete this one. I go to
Okay.
control panel. So here I want to create this shape. What you call? What is the name of this? Is a fungus? What do you say in this initial stage? Do you
This
know?
is mycelium.
Mycelium. Okay, we are gonna create this mycelium. So we go to front view. See, we have to go to front
Okay.
view. Just press F,
Mm-hmm.
and here you can see the grid is coming all over my image, all over my this model also. To hide this grid, I will press G, keyboard shortcut G. It's a toggle button. It's visible and invisible your grid. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. And over here the reference images, I can also see the edges of the images, so I have to click F4. Remember F4 show the details of the edges and hide.
Yeah.
So I will just hide that also. Okay, now I have to create this model with, see, you have to decide which default object you can select that will be easy for you to model the shape, this kind of shape. We have box, we have sphere, we have cylinder, we have torus. There are different kind of models. So if something here, if you see this mushroom here, the base, it is more like a cylinder. So when I have to create this model, I will use cylinder, but here it is not like a cylinder. See, it's a very like weird shape. It's a different, what do you say, extruded part, like a branch of a tree kind of thing.
Yeah.
So what I will do, I will create a small plane, and I will extrude that face, and I will try to create the overall body. Let me show you. So I will take a small plane over here.
Okay.
Always try to divide your model, like which portion you are going to model first and which portion you are going to model later on. For me, the easy part will be this body, this branch like body, and this oval shape I am going to model a little bit later on. Okay, these two will be separately modeled. So first I will focus only on this body portion. So I took a plane over here, and I will just cover this small portion over here. Just left click and drag, and that's it. I will come to the property over here, and now I have to
Mm-hmm.
work on the property of this plane. So I will press F4. You can see it has segments. I don't want this segment. Whenever you are going to model something, try to model without these details. As much as less detail is there in a model, it will be helpful for you to manipulate the model. So I will first reduce the edges over here. So right hand side, you can see length, I have 4 segments. I will just right click on these small triangles, that will help me to reduce these edges. Just right click over here, and it will reduce to the minimum number of segments.
Okay.
Till now it's clear to you?
Hanji.
Okay, fine. So you see now I can manipulate this plane model as per my reference image, but I'm not able to see the backside of it. No, the line over here I'm not able to see. If I can able to see, it will be easy for me to model that. So what I can do, I can press Alt X. Alt X is for transparent mode. If I just quickly
Okay.
write on words, this is a shortcut and it's an important one. You're gonna use it very frequently. 3ds Max, 3ds Max Basic and see-through. We call it see-through or transparent. Okay, huh? See-through, THROU, just see-through or transparent. How we can transparent or see through any object? By a shortcut Alt plus X. It's a toggle button. I will create a bracket over here. Toggle, you understood, no? It will just
Hanji.
reverse. It will just reverse. You
Okay.
have to press it 2 times to get back. Okay. That means if you press 1 time Alt X, you will go to transparent mode. If you again press Alt X, it will come back to the original mode, solid mode, you can say. So right now I want to see the below image, the below the model, the lines and all. So I will click on Alt plus X so I can see the lines. Now I have to manipulate it. I have to select the vertices, the edges, and I have to manipulate it and create this shape. So what I will do, I will go to modifier list over here and I will
Okay.
select Airtable Poly. Remember Airtable Poly?
Yeah.
Airtable Poly. It will give you vertices, edges and border. No, last class I discussed with you polygon and all. So with the help of vertices and edges, I can easily manipulate. Just click the vertices and you can move it around. No? And then you
Okay.
have to just move the vertices as per your reference image. See, my first
Okay.
phase, I can say my first initial step is done over here. Now I will continue to model uh, the rest of the body of this, fungus kind of thing. So next what I will do, I will take the help of this edge over here. No? See, now this edge will be
Yes.
continue and flow from like this. So I will go here, right side is edge. Now I will discuss with you the shortcut also. Like every time you don't have to come to the right side to change the vertices, edges, face. So there is a shortcut like vertices will be 1. I am pressing keyboard. 1
Okay.
shortcut for vertices, 2 for edges, 3 for border, 4 for face, and 5 for the element.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the shortcut for the selection, vertices and all. And again,
Okay.
if you press 5 for elements, and again if you press 5, you go to edit poly mode. You are no longer in the selection mode. Okay, this is the complete edit poly mode. If you want to select vertices and all, then you have to press 1 2 3 and all. So I need what edges to work with. So I press 2. You see my edge is highlighted over here, and I will click this edge. Now I have to extrude it out. So there is two options. Either you can right click and there is an option called extrude. Okay,
Okay.
and then you can extrude, but it is difficult, difficult to control where is going, where extruding. I will tell you a shortcut and a more comfortable way to extrude the edge. what you will do, but this
Okay.
edge should be the extreme what you say, border edge of your model. This should be the border edge of your model, huh? So just press shift key, just press shift from your keyboard and click and drag. Can you see this?
Okay.
It is extruded.
Yeah. Okay.
So it is simpler and it is very effective. So I just extruded this and I have to reshape it. Again I will press 1, I will click the vertices and I will move the vertices as per my image. Similarly again I will press 2, press shift and again I will click and drag. I will give us in center over here, stop over here, press 1, select the vertices and try to create this shape. Again press 2, shift and drag to this over here. Okay, press 1 and little bit of adjustment over here. I'm getting this vertices over here because I need to get it down over here from here below. So that's why I'm creating this vertices at the edge over here. This vertices also I need to be drag it over here. A bit of adjustment. This is fine. And suppose you think that okay, this I need more vertices over here because there is a big gap over here, I need more vertices to control it. What you have to do, you have to select the edges. You want to add few more edges over here, so you have to select the edge first. I will press 2, okay, from my keyboard. So my edge is selected and I will drag over here. Okay, the two edges between
Yeah.
which I want extra edges, I will click and drag the two edges and I will right click over
Okay.
here and there you will find an option called connect. Connect means here the two line that I have selected both will be connected with an edge. So I will select connect and I will not click on connect, but you see a small icon over here, a small box. I will click
Yeah.
on a small box. So what happened when I click on this small box, you will get an option. How many number of vertices, yeah, sorry, not vertices, the edges. How many number of edges you want? The top by default it is 1. You can increase the number of edges. You can see it is increasing.
Okay.
And this is the distance between the edges. You can adjust the distance, you can move the edges where you want, center or left side or right side. You can adjust it, okay. And if you're
Okay.
satisfied with the edges and the position of the edges, then you can click on tick sign. Okay,
Okay.
so here about the sign over here below, just I will explain you very quickly. Cross means if you are not happy with the changes, if you click on cross, so this edges will gone, you come back to the default or default mode, okay, this will be gone. If you click on tick, then you get two new edges over here, means this you are happy and this will be approved. And if you click on plus
Okay.
sign, if you click on plus sign, you get additional two more edges, like whatever option you have you got over here, it will be repeated 2 times.
Okay.
Clear? This plus sign, okay.
Okay.
If you click on
Mm-hmm.
plus sign, it will be repeated again. That means ki you want to repeat the same option once again. So plus sign is over here. So I don't want to repeat, I don't want to cancel it, I want to approve it. So I will click just left click on this tick sign and I am done. So here I got
Okay.
two new set of edges over here. Now I just have to manipulate it. Right now it is very straight and my drawing is not that much. It's like thick over here and thin as it goes up. So I will press 1 and I will try to adjust as I want.
Okay.
It will be fun, it will be very easy. Just click and drag. The more you practice, the more you will be comfortable with this.
Yeah.
If you have any kind of query or doubt, just ask me, okay?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Okay, so this portion is completed. Now I will going to complete this one, the remaining one.
Okay.
Again, I will press 2. Same keys. Same thing. I will going to repeat. Shift and drag. 1. Again, I will manipulate this. Again, 2. Shift and drag. 1. Little bit of adjustment. Again, 2. Shift and drag. 1. And I will just adjust this out. 2. Shift and drag. Now here it comes little bit of tricky part. 1, because now it is divided into two part, you see. Now
Yeah.
can you tell me how to solve this? I have one edge over here, but I
Mm-hmm.
have to create two sort of lines, you can say, two set of branches. One is going toward my left and one is going below down. Can you make a guess how I should proceed? You tell me.
Oh,
We could add a edge over here. You can
yeah, we can add
maybe
a vertex
yes, we can add a vertex. We
on
can
the last
add,
one, maybe.
yeah, over here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. That could be one option. I will tell you another option also. See, the
Okay.
first very simple option you will get on your mind is, why can't I will add a line over here, or as I have added over here, right? What I will do, I will select,
Mm-hmm.
I will press 2, I will select edge, I will select this many edge, and I will add a line, so that I will get two different faces.
Okay.
Suppose I connect over here, I do like 1. Okay, so I get two different faces over here. That could be one
Yeah.
option, that could be one solution, but I will tell you a different solution also. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's try a different solution. Now what will be the different solution? Different solution will be, focus on one, focus on one edge or one extend, this one, as I'm focusing the extend which is going down below, and I'm not focusing on the another one. So if I move this vertices downward, so I will get this edge and extrude to get this shape. Okay, I'm getting this shape.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for this one, as you can see, I have a edge over here which is facing toward this. So I will click and drag from here, and a little bit of adjustment I
Okay.
can do. So I was not needed to add any kind of vertices or edges over here. Whatever edge or vertices I had, I just created with the help of that only, and it is nicely done.
Okay.
Simple, simple to understand.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, fine. So I continue from here. Again I will click and drag 1. Again 2, press over here. Again 2. Edge maybe little narrow, this portion. This is the end of this shape, so I will a little bit closer I will create. Okay, like this. Excuse me. Okay, so this way I will gonna continue and create the entire body shape. See what I will do, this the step which I had did right now, I will follow the same step. For as of now, for class I'm going to teach you a different process to model the different shape. That will be fine, okay? Because repeating the same thing again and again, it will be like time included, and you will not learn a new thing. Are you getting me? Hello?
Yeah.
So what I will do, this portion which I did, you practice that with yourself and try to create the entire body with the same step, same process will be followed everywhere. Where it is a straight line, you just have to drag, shift and drag and adjust the vertices. Where there is a partition, just focus on one line and try to create this a shape, a edge for the another line, and then you can click and drag easily to create the another extent of the line. That is clear with you?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
So
repeating.
can you send me the video today? Is it possible?
Today by what time is, if you can tell me, because
रात तक भेज दो, मतलब कोई इशू नहीं है.
चलेगा
बिकॉज
चलेगा.
मैं सिर्फ रात को सोने से पहले प्रैक्टिस करके आई कैन स्लीप, और फिर कल सुबह फिर मैं आपसे क्वेश्चंस भी पूछ सकती हूँ ना.
चलेगा तो मैं, अच्छा ठीक है, शाम तक मैं भेज देता हूँ, इवनिंग टिल 6 PM, ओके,
हाँ हाँ, मतलब कोई इशू
इंडियन
नहीं
टाइम.
है. मतलब रात के 10 बजे भी पहले चलेगा.
मिल जाएगा, अब मिल जाएगा, आपको यूट्यूब में मैं सेंड कर दूंगा. So this same step will be followed for the entire body. So I'm not going to show you that. You try it for yourself.
Okay.
And right now there is another shape over here. No, little bit complex. It is looking little bit complex, but it's not that complex. Acha, can you tell me this, the oval shape over here? It's flat or it's like a oval? It's how it is, because it's difficult to know from this image, so that's why I'm asking you if you
Uh,
have any idea. The real one, how the real one is look like.
I think it's like a एक सेकंड, लीफ नहीं होता है.
Okay, the leaf is flat only, no, so it's just flat like a leaf.
हाँ हाँ, मतलब ये छोटा सा ही
Okay,
लीफ
we
जैसी.
create like that only, we create like leaf only. That is simple. So what I
Okay.
will do, I will come out of the edit mode over here. I click on this vertices. This shape is done. I will click on Alt plus X to get back the solid shape. I will click outside. Okay, so this portion, the body portion is done as of now, and we are going to create this oval shape
Okay.
and the center portion. Okay, so first we're gonna
Okay.
cover up the bigger area, and then the small area we're gonna cover up, and we try to create as the leaf, normal plant leaf, we try to create on the same way. So again, you have to select which option will be more suitable for you to create such kind of shape. It should be box, or it should be sphere, or it should be cylinder, or it should be plane. See, box and plane, most of the models, whether it's furniture or any organic inorganic model, most of it will be done by box and plane. So here box I'm not gonna use because it's like a leaf, flat, so I will use plane again. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
what I will do, I will just try to cover this area with the help of simple just plain click and drag, and again Alt X so that I can see the below image, the lines. I will click W to come out of the drawing mode. Now I am in a selection mode, so just little bit of, I will adjust it out. And again same way I will go to modifier, click on the modifier list, and I will select what, editable poly. So I will press E, 1 2 3 4, 4 times I press E, I got editable poly, I press enter. Okay, clear till here?
Yeah.
Simple way. And again I have to go to vertices, and quickly I will try to get the shape.
Okay.
I will try to get the shape like this, and see I want one more vertices over here so that I can get this curve kind of thing. So what I will do, I will press 2 to get the edge, I will select two edge, right click over here. I need to connect these two edges. I need at least 1, 2, 3. 3 edges I need over here to get the complete this curve shape. So I will take 1, 2, 3, 3 edges and tick sign. Okay, I will click 1 and I will just manipulate a little bit, adjust the vertices so that it look little bit round over here. You don't have to be exact perfect as of now, because at the end after creating the shape you can like adjust it at the end also. So in your initial stage just try to create the overall shape. Okay, quickly just add vertices and replace vertices as needed, and just try to create the shape. Over here also I need vertices. Again I will select click 2. I will select the edges. Now see, for multiple edges you don't have to every time click and drag or just control and click to select multiple. What I will do, I will use a shortcut. Just see what I do. I will select one edge and over my right there is an option called ring. Ring means every edge that is just on beside left side or right side of my selected edge will be selected. Okay, simple.
Okay.
And similarly loop means what? It is connected one. If suppose I select one edge, the next edge is directly connected. So if I click on loop, to see all the connected edge will be selected.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
And ring is just like a parallel to the selected edge. If you select an edge and you have a edge toward left or right parallel to that edge, then you have to click on ring to select the entire edge. So it will be helpful to select quickly all the edges, and just you have to do right click and again connect. Again 3 edges I needed, and that's okay. So it always remember the last option that you have given, the last command that you have given. The last command I have given of 3 edges, so remember 3 edges. That is fine with me. I will just click on tick sign. I got it. I press 1 and again I will manipulate the vertices to get the shape very quickly. It will not take much time. Control Z. See what happened now, sometime I am not able to move. Can you tell me why? See, it is going only one direction and not, I want to drag it to X axis, it is not going.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me
Okay.
why it is happening?
No idea.
See,
No
this
idea on
this is called axis constraint. Axis constraint means,
Okay.
I will just write it down. It is also very important and very helpful. In future, it gonna help you a lot. A lot you will get help from this option. It's called axis. AXIS. Axis constraint.
Okay.
CONSTRAIN. That means CO. 1 second. Constant. Then that mean ki restricted to a particular axis, to particular axis. Okay, it has a shortcut but I don't remember as of now, but I will tell you how you can use this. Okay, so right now you see the lines X, Y and Z. Suppose if my Y right now, if I click outside, I click over here, you see the yellow, it's a line, means whatever I'm moving the cursor, this line is going to be yellow. You see the color is changing. That means that particular axis is getting highlighted. Right, for X axis, if I'm moving my mouse cursor toward my X axis over here, only x axis is highlighted. Now I can move my vertices only one axis. This is axis constraint. I cannot go on y axis. Similarly, what is happening with me before, only y axis is selected, so I am going up and down with my vertices and I cannot move it to x axis. So you have to move your cursor a little bit over here. See, now my x and y both axes are highlighted. You see on my screen?
Okay.
Now I can go x and y both axes. Now I can move my vertices on both the axes. Clear?
Yeah.
Same option or same kind of effect you will get on the right side. You will see, one second, now axis constraint is there. Yeah, over here you can see edit geometry. There's lots of options over here. I'm going to teach you as we go further in modeling. One by one I will teach you all the options over here. Right now just focus on this edit geometry option. Here you can see constraint. Constraints means you want to constraint your selected vertices. Right now it is none, means it's not constant. From here, if you want to constrain to edge, if I click on edge, it will move only on the edge. It will not go outside edge. Only on the line it will move. No, where there is edge, it will go on the edge only and not on blank space. If you want to constrain to face, it will move on the face. Here over my right there is no face, it will not go over here. Over my left there is faces, it will go over here. That is constraint to edge and face. Okay, so right now I will select none. I don't want any constraint. I want to move it very freely. So I can move it very freely from here. And again, make sure that you are working on which axis. If you mistakenly select the one axis y, you can move only on y. If you have selected x, then it will move only on x. So if you want to move in both the direction, your both the direction axis should be highlighted. Okay, so I just click and adjust a bit.
Also one thing, we have not chosen any this option now. It's like snaps.
Snap, yeah,
That's
snap
not
option.
important till now.
Snap is important, but right now I don't have to snap it to anybody. There's
Okay.
nothing where I will have to snap. It just freely I have to create a shape. And only
Okay.
thing important as of now is the below reference image.
Okay.
Snap, if you want to snap one object to another object or one vertices to another vertices, that time you can use snap option. And snap option is very nice. It will be very helpful to you. But as of now, right now I don't need it. I need
Okay.
just my reference image. Wherever I am
Yeah.
saving this reference image, the outlines, I just click the vertices and just move it freely to that outline. That's it, it's done.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you can see there I have completed this outer face. Try to make a little bit
Mm-hmm.
of oval or rounded edges. You don't have to give
Okay.
much time to this, just roughly. This point a little bit pointed over the top and this one is little downward. Okay, this is done. Now see one more thing, there is a small line over here, you can see
Yeah.
the line, so we have to create those line also. So I have lots of vertices inside my this shape, so I can easily create this line. So just
Okay.
quickly I will move my vertices to create the inner line. Over here a little bit of difficulty I am having, because it should go in a flow. See, The outer edge, it is going on one flow. That is very good. The inner one also should go in one flow, but over here it is not going on a flow. See here, it should be go like this. It should continue like this. The bottom portion is going well. This is going well as per my reference image, but over here top I have to add some extra edges over here.
Okay.
Okay. Now I will teach you one more tool or one more option over here. See, the normal option which I have taught you or which we have discussed, what I will do, I will select the edge over here and I will create a line over here. No? Extra edge I can create over here. That is one option. But right now I will teach you a new tool. Okay, just look very carefully. Okay, I will go to vertices. Till now it is clear, no?
Yeah, yeah.
Vertices and adding edges, selecting edges, that is clear, no? That is one option that you can add a line or vertices over here, but right now I will teach you one different option, and it is also a good one. What I will do, I will go in vertices mode. Okay, and over my right there is, I think, this one cut. Can you see this cut option?
Yeah.
On edit geometry, the main palette name is edit geometry. Suppose in future you are not going to find out where the cut option, remember edit geometry, I have to edit my geometry, so will have to go to edit geometry, and inside edit geometry there is option called cut. Means if I select this, I can make a cut as I needed, but it is possible only on face. You see my mouse cursor? When I
Yeah.
get my cursor over this face, then only it is activated, and I am dragging it out, it is like a cursor, it is gone. It work only on the shape or the face. So I need extra edge over here. So what I will do, I will start from this edge line. I will click. You see a small line, dotted line?
Yeah.
That means that is edge going to create. If I select or click over here, you see the cursor is changing. Huh? Have a
Yeah.
quick look over here, huh, carefully. The cursor over here, when over the face, this is different. When you go to the edge, the cursor is changed. Just click over here and again click, again click. Okay, and W, see again it is activated. So come out of this creation mode, I have to click on W. So I got a new set of edge over here and vertices also. So quickly I will manipulate and try to get the required shape. It's clear to you?
Yeah.
This new option is clear, no?
Anjali.
Okay, fine. This portion is looking quite flat. See, whenever you feel like you add little edges like this one, I feel it little flat. It has to be little bit around over here. So again, I will press 2 and I will click on ring. Right click and connect, and not 3 this time. I want only 1. Okay, 1. I will little bit of try to manipulate this thing. Little bit of adjustment. Always try to make a quad. See, whenever you are doing a model, always try to make a quad. Quad means four-sided. Always there should be a four-sided. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Always try to make as much as possible four-sided. But here you can see this is not four-sided, no? How many edges are there? 1 2 3 4 5. There are 5 edges. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
You know? So here there is one vertices which is free. It is not connected with an edge. Only two edges. Other vertices you can see it is connected with four edges. So this will create a problem in future. So try to bind it with any edge over here. Right now you create any sort of edge. In future I will tell you how to manipulate and adjust your edge a little bit properly. So right now I will not tell you in very detail to different kind of cuts and different kind of uh, cuts you will make to control the vertices. As of now, simply go to cut tool and create a this edge over here and try to bind it out.
Okay.
Just do it like this. See, your edge line is very important. Your edge line, it has to be perfect. At the center, if you did any kind of mistake, that gonna be cover it up, because it will be bind by all the vertices and edges around it. But on the edge you have only one sided edge and vertices which are help you to get the complete shape. On the right side there is nothing to help you, so you have to be little careful on the edges. It has to be perfect. Just try to create extra edges and vertices to get the proper shape. And at the center, if you're making any mistake, then also it will not gonna create any bad impact on your model. See, so roughly I have created the shape. Okay, for center portion I will not create from here. I will not create from the same this shape. I will get, it's a more of a spherical shape. So I will create a small sphere to get this shape. I will create a small sphere over here. One second now. Sphere. I will tell you two options, no? Two different options to create this shape. One is very simple. Create a sphere over here. W. You have to go to a different view, perspective view, to exactly know the position. Because what happened now, this is a plane, it is like flat, but you have created a 3D sphere. So this will be like maybe intersecting or maybe a different way. So you have to go in a different perspective view to adjust a bit. You can scale it out, it's because it is not like that, and you can manipulate then. But what happened now, first of all, you see there's lots of vertices and lots of edges. It will be very difficult to control that. The lesser number of vertices you have, it will be easy for you to control, huh? I have so many less number of vertices, so easy for me to control the vertices. But here you can see, if I go to Airtable Poly, to control it out, you see I have so many vertices. Now every time I have to see the vertices, I have to control every number of single vertices. So it is difficult also, and it is time taking also. Okay, so I will teach you a simpler options, a simpler method to create any kind of oval shape. Don't go to sphere because it's a lots of vertices. Even if you try to reduce it out, like on segment, is option you can reduce the segment of this sphere also. This is also an option where you can reduce the segment and manipulate it. But I will tell you a different option, very effective one, no? What I will do, I will delete this. I will go to again front view. Over here I will take box. With the help of box I will create this shape. Let me show you. I just create a this shape over here, perspective, so that I can see the height of the box. I will not give much height because it's a kind of oval, like flat from here, so I will not give much height. Now what I will do, I will try to create this box to a round shape. The simple way to do that is to go to modifier, and there is an option called turbo smooth. I will press T because start with T. So you see it's turbo
Yes.
smooth. Sorry. Turbo smooth. Turbo smooth, what it will do, it will divide the face into four part. Like here is one face, it will divide into four part. This face divided into four part. This face divided into four part. When it does that, it will automatically round the shape. See, my shape is rounded and I got so less number of vertices and edges over here. So it will be easy for me to manipulate and get the shape. So after applying turbo smooth, I will again take the 8 table poly. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times I press E, I got 8 table poly. I go on vertices, I go to front view, alt X, and I got this round shape. Now easily I can get this shape of the sphere with less number of vertices. If you have any question, you can ask me.
No, no, अभी तो it's fine.
ठीक है ना, जो भी मैं स्टेप्स आपको बता रहा हूँ, इट्स क्लियर, राइट? राइट, ओके,
Yeah, yeah,
ओके फाइन, ओके
yeah.
फाइन. If I'm going too fast about turbo smooth and editable poly, just let me know, okay? And that
No
is
problem.
very simple. In starting, maybe for beginning you may found it little difficult, but when you practice it out, it will be fun. You will love to do all these things. See, as of now I will keep till here only. Whenever you're going to create any shape, now just try to cover up the main shape, the main body. Don't do very detailed work at the beginning, because because as I said, the lesser number of vertices you have, it will be more easy for you to manipulate and work with it. So at the beginning, try to draw the shape with the help of less number of vertices and edges. And when every shape and this outer area is covered, then you go to detail on the second phase. For example, if you draw something, now you see the artist, the painters, how they do, they
Yeah,
make background na, light background, and again they goes on detailing those things, no? On top of background they make trees, and again on top of tree they make detailing of leaf and other branches. Same wise on modeling also, this create a background of less number of vertices, and then you have to go to detailing later on. So for today's class, I think this much will be enough. What do you think?
yeah, that's fine. But इसका like leaf और ये जो इसका हम जो stem बनाई है वो attach नहीं करेंगे हम अभी तक?
नहीं नहीं, जरूरत भी नहीं है, किसी को पता भी नहीं चलेगा. आई विल ओवरलैप ऑल दिस थिंग्स.
Okay.
क्योंकि यहाँ पर देखो वो पार्टिकुलर यहाँ पर एज दिख रहा है. अभी यहाँ पर देखो ये कंटिन्यू फ्लो है, राइट? यू कैन सी
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
बीच
Yeah.
में कुछ भी बॉर्डर या कुछ नहीं है, इट इज कंटिन्यू फ्लो. तो यहाँ पर हमें वो कंटिन्यू फ्लो दिखाना होगा. बट ओवर हियर देयर इज अ सेपरेट, व्हाट यू से, सेपरेट हेड, a separate line over here which will be
Yeah.
benefited for us. We just intersect or we just overlap on top of the one another. It will look
Okay.
absolutely fine. अटैच करने की
Okay.
जरूरत भी
Okay.
नहीं पड़ेगी.
Okay. Okay. ठीक है.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I will hope that you will practice this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, and just do little whatever I had did. Try to complete the other this one now, little bit branches over here, and try to do this
Okay. Sure.
small head over here right side. Try to cover this up. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I will share this
Okay.
max file with you also, so that you can see this max file and you can practice as well. The video also I
Okay.
will upload it.